Hey guys, we have props today. For today, we're going to be going over just basic use of frame. Frame is a huge thing in the beginning for a lot of beginners in understanding how frame changes people's position and foot positions. So today, I have props. If you guys want to figure out how to use your frame better in tango, and as well as a lot of your other smooth dances, this video will help you out with understanding your own body and how it relates to your partner. So, let's check it out. Before we get into using the bar, today I wanted to go over just your frame. Now, usually having a stick, a broomstick, really just anything that's long enough to go across your elbows will help out. Now, in understanding your frame in all smooth dancing, standard dancing, and even Latin, this is a ballroom technique, and especially tango ballroom technique. This is a little bit on the, I don't know, I would want to say this is a little bit on the stricter side, but it is meant as a guide to help you understand how frame relates to your partnership, and as well as what it tells your partner, who may or may not know how to follow or lead. In frame, we have elbows up. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to keep my my shtick here relatively level to my chest. Now this is a representation of my hold if I was with my perfect height partner. My perfect height partner would probably be the exact same height or a little shorter than me as a lead in their heels. So when they wrap around me, all I have to do is just lift up my arms, and this is where I would have my perfect frame. Elbows up, chest lifted, belly towards my partner. So this right here is my level frame. Now in a closed position, my chest is facing towards my my bar, my stick. Now, if I were to switch my position, let's say I wanted to go into a, I don't know, an L position. Now this is way exaggerated from what I would normally do. Let's say I wanted to twist, but I'm still facing towards my partner. That way I can create, I don't know, an action like a side break, but I'm still facing towards my partner. I'm not breaking this, I'm not letting it fall, I'm not going to let it drop, I'm not going to let one side go. It stays with my partner because we're technically in a modified closed position. We don't need to know the names of all the other positions that are out there. We just need to know that I am always keeping my body facing towards my partner. Now my lower body can change that. Let's say I wanted to go into a break step, and then I have that. My frame stayed with my partner, and as well as with our common connection. So we have, let's say we have a promenade position. I know I said we didn't have to know the names of everything, but just for those of you who do know, and those of you who want to get introduced to this, a promenade position is going from a closed position and then modifying yourself and modifying your chest about 45 degrees, not too crazy, not a full 90. So I'm facing towards you, now I'm going to face, which is towards the wall, now I'm going to face towards my diagonal, wherever that may be. Now my feet as well as my chest are pointed towards that diagonal, but I can still step straight. Okay, so my feet are still pointed towards that diagonal, but I'm stepping relatively straight in reference to that point. Okay, so I can have the exact opposite too. I can switch 45 to my right, but keeping my frame right where it's at. Okay, so we have that. Me switching my body switches my partner. Now, the hard part about the lead and follow of switching in positions is that sometimes when you shift, your partner doesn't follow that shift. So let's say my bar is my partner. Now we're gonna modify ourselves 45 degrees, come back to closed, modify ourselves 45 degrees, and remember, my partner is still right here, so no matter what kind of thing I'm in, this is always going to remain. My chest is slightly towards my partner, but at a 45-degree angle, okay? But my arms stay in the same relative place, okay? So when I have my bar, it's the same idea. It's just that I'm changing my position in accordance to what the connection of our frame is. If I was a follow, like let's say if I'm a follow, it's kind of hard to tell, because I'm a bad follow. Let's say I'm right here, and my guy switches from a closed position to a promenade position. I'm gonna go about 45 degrees to the right for myself. For the guy, I would go 45 degrees to the left, and I would go from right here. So that way we would both be facing the same direction. So if I'm here, I am here, and then I have go. Okay, cool, not too shabby. Now, in translating that, it's hard to see, it's hard to visualize, you have to really feel this out. But what you want to try and do is that we want to try and imagine that you're twisting your partner. When you go from straight position, me as the lead, I'm going from here to here, and I'm bringing my partner closer to me, so that way she's like rotated slightly diagonally, and I'm rotated slightly diagonally. And we can both be facing generally the same wall. Because right now, if we were in close position, me as the follow, I'd be facing this wall, feeling a tug back here and a push right here. Both of those things are happening at the exact same time in order for me to switch position. For the same idea for the man, or for the leader, if I pull and push, it's like both of these arms are moving, but not going away from myself. I'm not doing that, okay? So if you can see that, we have move. Now I move myself. Now when I move my partner, I'm pushing with my left, pulling with my right, and twisting my own body with my legs. Legs connected to trunk, trunk connected to chest, and then we all move into our next position, okay? It was a little long-winded, but hopefully this helps. If you enjoyed this piece of content, I know it's a very brief one, but I want to answer a specific question for somebody. So hopefully this video helps out just a little bit in your journey. And if it helps anybody else out, apart from the person that asked from this, then you're welcome. And hopefully I see you guys in a ballroom near me. So if you guys liked today's video, please leave a like, share, and comment, and I'll see you in the next video.